Once upon a time, in a vast forest filled with towering trees and vibrant wildlife, there stood an ancient oak tree. Its roots stretched deep into the earth, its branches reached high into the sky, and its leaves whispered stories of centuries past. The oak was a symbol of strength, wisdom, and endurance, admired by every creature in the forest. It had seen seasons come and go, storms rage and subside, yet it remained firmly rooted and unyielding. Not far from the oak, a young sapling had recently sprouted. It was small, delicate, and fragile compared to the mighty oak. The sapling looked up at the oak with awe, dreaming of one day being as grand and steadfast. But there was one thing that troubled the sapling. It wasn't growing as quickly as it had hoped. Every day, it felt the weight of the world press down on it, and with every storm that came, it was bent and shaken, struggling to stand tall. The sapling looked up at the oak and spoke, "Oh, wise oak, you are so strong and unshakable. I wish I could grow as quickly as you, but no matter how hard I try, I always feel so small. When the storms come, I am tossed and bent. Why does it take so long for me to grow?" The oak replied, "Patience, young one. Growth takes time. Every storm you face, every challenge that seems to break you is actually making you stronger. I too once was small, like you. I too faced storms that tested me. But with time, I grew my roots deep into the earth and my branches reached towards the sky." The sapling, slightly larger now, still looked uncertain. "But I don't want to wait for years to become strong. I want to be like you now," it said. "You cannot rush what nature has designed to grow at its own pace. True strength is built slowly, with care, persistence, and resilience. Every day you stand tall, despite the wind you grow. Every day you seek the sunlight and the rain you grow. You cannot see it yet, but you are growing stronger with every moment." The sapling was still unsure, but it took the oak's words to heart. It decided to keep going, even though it felt the weight of the storms pressing on it. It began to see that each time the wind shook its branches, it learned to bend without breaking. Every time it was covered by a blanket of snow, it learned how to stay rooted in the cold. Slowly, as the seasons passed, the sapling grew taller. Its leaves grew greener, its trunk thicker, and its roots dug deeper into the soil. Though it wasn't as grand as the oak yet, it could feel the change within itself. Years passed, and the young sapling, now a strong and resilient tree, had grown tall and sturdy. It had weathered countless storms and stood through the harshest of winters. One day it looked at the oak, now far older, and said, "Sapling, I am not as tall as you yet, but I feel strong. The winds no longer bend me as they once did. The storms no longer frighten me. I have learned what you taught me, that every challenge is a chance to grow, and every storm is an opportunity to strengthen my roots." The oak smiles, its bark weathered and wise. "Oak, I am proud of you, young one. You have become what you were always meant to be. You see, true strength doesn't come from avoiding the storms. It comes from learning how to face them head-on and standing tall through them. You have done that, and now you will continue to grow even stronger." The journey to success, growth, and strength is never quick or easy. Just like the sapling, we all face challenges and setbacks along the way. But it is through these very trials that we build resilience, wisdom, and character. Growth takes time, patience, and persistence. We may not see immediate results, but with each struggle we become stronger and more capable of handling the challenges that lie ahead. Just like the sapling, don't rush the process. Embrace the storms, learn from them, and trust that in time you will become the strong, unshakable force you are destined to be. Stay patient, stay persistent, and remember, true strength is forged through adversity.